Hi, welcome back. So let's actually play with one of the ways we can interact with Spark. So one way is really using the Spark shell. So this is a Scala, utilize the Scala language to interact with the Spark ecosystem. So I'm actually going to drop down into a terminal, so this guy here, and here I can simply type Spark shell, okay, and I can say, okay, where are the machines? Which cluster am I going to point to? So here I can specify a cluster. I can either point to a running cluster as I showed you before. So as an example, see if I can find this again. So I can either point to, not that tab. So this tab is, I'll just go back to 8080 on this guy. So I can point to this guy. So this is a running cluster. So that will point to that cluster there. I can do that. Or if I'm actually simply developing code or developing stuff locally, I can just simply type local and specify 2 cores. So this is literally saying start a mini tiny cluster on my own machine, just running 2 cores. It's a great way to play with data sets locally on your machine. So I'm going to wait for this to boot in. So here we go. Awesome. Okay, and it's saying here that's binding to port 4041 on this particular machine for the user interface. So I can actually then go into this guy here, and on port 4041. So let's see if I have one running already. So this is 42, this one's 43, this is 41, this guy here. So F5, it's saying that nothing is listed here. So let's go back to this guy. Let's type in some commands. Let's do a val. I'm going to simply create a simple data set. So let's do a val. Spark context, SC is already created for you, as you can see here. Spark context is available as SC. There you go. So Spark context dot, and I'm going to do parallelize, so I can hit tab here, it will auto complete for me, and I'm going to do 1 to 100, okay, and sign out to a value. So it's val rdd equals, Spark context of parallelize 1 to 100. There you go. So it's created this for me. So let's look at the user interface. Do an F5, and oh look, there's nothing occurring. So what's going on? I've created the array, but I can't see anything listed here. So if I go back again to this guy, what really happens, what this guy does is create the instructions. So create something called a DAG. The instructions, it builds all these instructions up in terms of how to transform this particular RDD. And here you go, this is RDD of ints. In our case, it's storing ints from 1 to 100. So let's actually want to multiply this, each number in this array by itself. So I can take this RDD and create a new one. So RDD, val, RDD2 for squared, equals the original RDD dot map. So I can do, take map and square it, x times x. And there you go. So now it's created this one, which is the square of these numbers. So let's see if anything's happened. Do an F5, and oh look, do an F5 on this screen, and still nothing, still no result. So what actually needs to occur is you need to do something called an action command against an RDD. So this RDD, the type of this guy is RDD int. So again, I'll be showing you some of these commands, what this actually means here. This is really a function that I'm applying to this array here, okay? But it's distributed across my cluster. So I'll be showing you these steps going forward. So RDD dot, let's say, collect. This now means bring the data back. Show me the values. Show me the values locally.